Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Acadian Adventures. Yesterday we headed to Alton Towers Scarefest and this was the first time I've been in a number of years now.
My first time ever going, which was so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
So we took quite a lot of footage yesterday. You can't film on the rides, we didn't go on many rides anyway.
No.
But you can't film inside the mazes either.
No.
So we got footage from around the park. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you the footage and then we're going to come back here and we're going to give you our review of the mazes. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video.
Have fun.
Acadian Adventures.
We've arrived at an incredibly busy Scarefest 2019. So we are parked in the field, which is like something I didn't know was a thing. I didn't even know that was a car park, but yeah.
I feel like we might actually get stuck because if it rains...
If it rains, we have got no chance of getting out of here.
It's really muddy,
we're just going to have to stay in Alton Towers forever. Which doesn't sound like a bad thing, but...
Could do a free night in the hotel.
That would be really good. Scarefest 2019, here we go. So we're about to head in to Hex, the legend of the towers.
Spooky fun.
Yeah, perfect way to start off Scarefest. The coasters are... Oh. It is incredibly busy at Alton Towers today. So it's like...
Really busy.
So yeah, we've just tried to get up for Wicker Man, but it's a 75-minute wait. And everything else is 60 minutes. But I don't think...
80 minutes.
Yeah, or 80. There's nothing short of 60, so...
Fun.
Yeah. So we're going to wait until it dies down. And then we're going to go try and get on some rides. But for now, we're just going to go into the shop and have a look at see what they've got. We've got some spooky Halloween lollies. Pumpkin. What's that?
I have no idea.
What is that?
A lollipop?
It's a brain buster. Oh, nice. This monkey is me when I see 75-minute wait for Wicker Man. You can get personalised key rings. Very fancy.
Fridge magnet?
Fridge magnet. Got Scarefest pin. Gotta get myself one of these. Very nice.
So, if you have any kitty wings, how cute is this? And the price is £12.
£12. Not too bad.
Some crazy hair.
Crazy hair.
To go with a crazy afternoon.
Nice. We've both got crazy hair as it is, so it's all good.
True.
We don't need that. We do not need that.
Something I always need.
Oh yeah.
Because
Can't go wrong with a good travel mug, can
I
you?
always want to. So.
Yeah.
Every girl needs
Fabulous. Looking fabulous.
Every girl needs a tote bag. Green or black?
I'd say the black one. Definitely.
Me too. I kind of like this hoodie.
I'm not liking that green colour.
I like this hoodie because you've got the green.
Ah yeah, you've got the green inside and then...
So you got the best of both.
Yeah, nice. So I've shown you the Scarefest pin badge, but we've got the others here. And they're only £2. £2, bargain. We've got tons of them as well. Hey, look at that 13 pin. Very nice. Look at all the bears, the colourful bears. You can get a nemesis bear with a little face.
Why does he look really grumpy and he looks really happy and nice and friendly?
It's just the wavy ear.
No, he still looks really grumpy to me.
Got a smiler bear.
He's a lovely
I think the smiler bear is my favourite. Then you got the 13 bit. Who's also
sad.
he looks very sad.
Aww.
We're gonna get a Wicker Man fridge magnet. Oh. You pick a product first, it says. Yeah, there you go. Fridge magnet. Wicker Man.
Wicker Man. Like, what
Oh no. Oh no. You clicked it too fast. I want this one.
Yes.
This one. Wait, you need to do a capital letter. Go back.
Not that low down.
Oh no, oh no. Try hold it. Yeah, we did it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
I know I am.
The only thing is though, we put an @ symbol there.
Now it's just Kieran Jesse.
Now it's just Kieran Jesse. It's just Kieran Jesse.
We're like one person.
Yeah. But yeah.
But I'm happy with it. I think
Yeah.
it looks really nice. It's really good quality as
Not
well.
too bad. £4. Can't go
You've
wrong
got
there.
2 magnets on just in case one falls loose.
Yeah.
And you've also got a little like holder bit here. I don't want to
I
pull
don't
it
know
out.
what that
but
is.
I feel like it's like a.
Yeah,
You
don't
can
pull
hang
that
it.
out.
You can hang it. Like that.
Yeah.
Let's not break it.
Nice. Nice. And I had to get the Scarefest pin.
Of course.
And I also got the Choo Choo pin for the Runaway Mine Train.
Choo choo.
It's a Scarefest duck. So we've been in the park for about 2 hours now and we've done one ride.
Which was Hex.
Which was Hex. Runaway Mine Train is 55 minutes. Hey, we could always go on Postman Pat's parcel post.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
That is a mouthful. 80 minutes for 13 and the Smiler. 75 for Wicker Man. Amazing. So busy today. So we thought our Scare Maze slot started at 4 o'clock, but it's actually 4:30. So we've just had a quick ride on Oblivion. What do you think, Jessie? Jessie is not a fan. Jessie is not a fan, but I loved it. I thought it was great. Now we're heading into our first Scare Maze of the day. Subspecies.
So the first Scare Maze that we did this evening was Subspecies the End Games. This was an actual scare maze, so it was a real maze in the dark that you had to go through on your own. You could start off in a group, but you would be split off straight away. Your dad was split off from us, wasn't he? It was so scary.
Yeah, I've got to say this one was completely different to other scare mazes that we've done.
Yeah.
So this one, as you said, you start off in a group, but you do get split off almost straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dad started off getting split off from us straight away.
You got shoved through a door and the door was closed. I was just like, bye, Tony.
So the storyline behind this is you're in a post-apocalyptic sewer system. So you've got all these monster-type sewer creatures around you, and you've got to fight your way out and be kind of like the first one out of the maze. So and it was really dark as well. Really dark. You don't know where you're going.
No.
I had no idea where you're going. You walked into like the staff area as well.
Did, yeah. Oh my gosh. So Kieran got split off from me, so he got pushed through his second bit, and I was like, I'm literally on my own now. So I was like trying to fumble through these tunnels, found out a tunnel, ran through it, and a guy went, "This is a staff tunnel, don't come through here again." I was like, sorry.
And also the actors in this maze, they can touch you as well, and I got pushed and everything.
Didn't you? You really got touched.
They're really hands-on. This one, I've got to say, out of all the mazes we've done, so far this year. It's at the top of my list.
Yeah.
I thought it was really intense. I was super scared.
It's second on my list.
Second on your list.
It did play on my fit. It's just because every time we go through a horror maze, I'm like, right, Kieran, go first. I'm not doing that. So having to go on my own was really scary.
Yeah, being on your own in a horror maze is completely different to when you're with a group.
Yeah.
Because you're on your own.
Yeah,
so
just use your own initiative.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So yeah, really good maze. Really, really good maze.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, that's at the top of my list for all the mazes. Definitely at Scarefest as well, but just in general.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
No, I really agree there. In general, of all the houses that we've ever done, it's definitely second ever.
Cause it's different.
Yeah.
Different, completely different.
Yeah.
Open! Now don't y'all go leaving now. Got spending some of the...
So up next we went to the Alton mine tour, and this was also quite different. So you started off with your group, and Jessie, you got given a helmet.
I was one of 3, so they give one to the first person, the one who is right in the middle, and the one who is right at the end. This causes you to be split up. So straight away, whoever's at the front will have like a couple people behind them, and then I got shoved off to lead another group. Can you imagine me leading a group of people? Like, I have no sense of direction, and in the dark as well, in a scare maze that I had to lead. No.
So the story behind the Altonville mine tours is it's a family, an American kind of like hillbilly family, and they have these tours, and they kind of like lure the guests in and skin them. Was what I got from that maze.
Again, it was really hands-on as well, so obviously actors could touch you.
Yeah.
As I said, we was literally shoved and pushed. At
Intense.
one point, I was on my own at one point. I think I pretty much just ran away from my group. And a man came out of this tunnel, and he literally went like this to me, and he like put me into a corner. He was like rubbing my face, and I was just like, get away from me. Please just stop. It was really hard to not want to push someone off of you when they're like in your personal bubble. I was like, my hands were here like, oh my gosh.
So I'd put the Ultimate Mine Tour at number 2 on my list.
This is my number 1.
It's your number 1. Yeah, I can understand that. Because she was wearing a helmet, she got picked on quite a lot, and obviously she got taken away from the rest of the group. I kind of stayed with the whole group the whole way.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you had a more intense experience because you were on your own.
First, with the light, having to show my whole group where to go with my little light that I had on my head. And I was just kind of like, this is awful for me.
Yeah, I can imagine. The strobe lighting at the end of that maze as well was super intense. I've never known strobe lighting like it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see a thing. But yeah.
It was really good.
Really good. That's number 2 on my list. So yeah, that was the Altonville Mine Tour.
So our third scare maze was called Project 42. This was in the ride area of the Subterra, so it's quite a small space to work with, but it did work really, really well. The story behind this is a virus that's taken over some subjects and turned them into like zombies and like really animalistic people, so really scary again as well.
So when you buy your Scarefest ticket, there's those 3 mazes that we've done so far, they come as like a bundle. So you have, I think it's 2 hours to do all 3 of those in the time slot that you're given. So we started off doing the end games, then the mine tours, and then we went to Project 42. And because the other 2 were incredibly scary,
and so different as well.
Yeah, we didn't find Project 42 as scary. I think if we'd have done it first, we might have been a bit different. We had different views on it. But just because we'd just done 2 really, really intense, scary mazes where we've been split off on our own, going into this maze was not as scary as the other 2.
But it still was really good. I mean, the theming was incredible.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. There was like cages with obviously like pretend rats in them, like all breaking free. There was people going around snorting like a hog. Like, there was so much going off, and there was so much smoke as well, like to the point where you physically cannot breathe. So if you have asthma, take your inhaler.
Yeah. So yeah, Project 42. That one is at the bottom of the list, but I'm not saying it's a bad maze, I'd just say it's the least scary one we did at Scarefest.
Overall, it was a really good maze though, and the actors and actresses were amazing as always. It really made you jump. They could hold on to you, they could grab you, they could touch you. But with this one, you had to stay as your group, so you wasn't split off in this one at all. You was in the group that you went in with.
Yeah, that was Project 42, and up next we headed straight over to the attic, Terror of the Towers. So we just completed the 3 mazes that we came with the tickets, so they came as like a bundle. So that was Project 42, Subspecies, and the Mine Tour.
That's
yeah. So we've got 2 more mazes. We're about to do one of them now, called the Attic. So it's inside the towers.
And you have to pay extra for this one.
Yeah, you do have to pay extra for this one, but apparently it's really good. So we're gonna go try it now.
So our 5th and final scare maze of the night was the Attic, Terror of the Towers. This is actually based inside the towers itself. I'm not quite sure what area it was. Was it upstairs?
Yeah, well, it was in the attic.
So it was in the attic of the towers. The story behind this scare maze is all about the governess and how herself and the children who she used to live with in the attic died really horrible deaths. It's thought that she threw them into the fire because she saw a demon.
So to start this maze, you go into a room where you're told about the story about what you've just said, and then you head up some stairs, quite a lot of stairs, up into the attic, and there you encounter loads of creepy dolls and all sorts, really, don't you? You also go into one room which is incredibly hot. It's like it's on fire. It's meant to look like it's on fire, basically.
And it feels like it's on fire.
I thought that was really good.
It was really good.
Really good. In general, overall, that was just a really good maze. Really well done. It's also the only one that's new to the park as well. So the other 3 that we've done, they're all mazes that have been at previous years. But this one was a brand new one. Terror of the Towers has been at the park before, but the Attic, Terror of the Towers, this is a new one. So yeah, I'd say if you'd been to the park in previous years, this one might be the best one, or at the top of the list, because I'm not sure, because I haven't been in a few years. I don't know if they've updated those other mazes. So I can imagine this one's at the top of a lot of people's lists of mazes at Scarefest. For me, this one's going in 3rd place.
Okay.
It was really good. Like, don't get me wrong, this was a really, really good maze. Super scary.
The smells as well. It smelled so fusty, didn't it? It's not really like fusty. Old and damp and just like...
But yeah, I'd say because I prefer intense mazes where I'm like genuinely like scared, I'd say the other 2, the Subspecies and the Mine Tour, they just beat it, But this one definitely is in 3rd place. Really good.
I agree.
Really good. And as we said previously as well, this one is an add-on, so this isn't part of the bundle that you get.
No.
This one you have to pay, I think it's like £8 or something more to do. Definitely worth it though. Definitely worth trying it. So yeah, that was the Attic, Terror of the Towers. So that was our trip to Alton Towers Scarefest. So what did you think?
Really, really good. I enjoyed it more than I thought that I would probably enjoy it.
Yeah, it took me by surprise, to be honest, because the last time I went, the actors weren't allowed to touch you or anything. It was scary, but I think it's come a long way since I last went. This was a few years ago that I went now. It's big step up from when I last went.
It sounds like they've really upped the game. Obviously, because I've only heard Kieran's previous experiences here at the park, I wasn't expecting the actors to touch you either. So to have that in there,
yeah,
and to have that happen when you're not expecting it was like, okay.
It really took me by surprise.
Yeah.
So my list for worst to best. So at the bottom, I've got to say Project 42, then The Attic, and in second place, the Alton Mine Tours, and at number 1 has to be Subspecies, the End Games.
I do agree with you there, however, I would put the mine first and I would put Subspecies second.
So overall, it was an amazing day at Scarefest. The mazes were really good. So we went there to do the mazes themselves. And not go on any of the rides really. We did go on, what was it, Oblivion and Hex. We did want to go on a few more rides, but the park was insanely busy. This was probably the busiest I've ever seen Alton Towers. Hopefully we'll be able to go back again. Maybe this year, I don't know. Definitely next year though. We'll definitely go on Wicker Man in the Dark then, as well as the other rides. But yeah. It was a great day at Scarefest anyway, definitely recommend going. It's still running for the rest of the month I believe. So yeah, go and head down there. You'll have a great time, have some fun. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got a few more Halloween bits to come, but I don't think we're going anywhere now. I don't think.
I think that was the last attraction,
yeah,
but we have some personal Halloween things going on.
Yeah, we've got some personal Halloween stuff, so we're going to video some of those.
Yay!
So yeah, stay tuned for them. That's it for this video, so thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys!